Alright, part 4. Alright, 5. Part 5, part 5. Doing it part 5. Oh, no. Shit.
Hello.
Sorry.
That's all for now.
Good.
We're carrying straight on. Try to keep these around an hour. I meant to fucking end the episode after the hospital. But see, I got caught up. Check the phone book for that guy's name. Goldfarb, whatever the fuck is that?
It was a joke, you know.
Yeah, but examine it.
An old wheelchair. I wonder why Grandpa...
Maybe like put something in the wheelchair. You know? I was thinking all like The Flash, Harrison Wells.
Nope, couldn't... No result for...
They don't have a number?
Nope, couldn't... Nope, couldn't... I got her family's app. No result for that. No Goldfarb in here. Maybe he moved? I should...
Oh, hello.
Mind if we talk for...
Not at all.
You probably can't say much either.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man, maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man, then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma. I don't see a reason.
Oops.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Oh, that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career of his.
Sad thing. Do you know where I can find him?
He's homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma. Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
But
See you later, Gramps.
Take care, dear.
she was mean to a guy for no reason. Stun gunned him. It's weird that he was like the only guy who could stun gun out of all the people so far. Awesome. They haven't played her character as being that mean. I don't mind, you know, that it just hasn't been played as that mean. Maybe he's here. Nope.
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
You have the eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
The guy who had the...
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Okay, thanks. I don't have anything else to say to her. Pretty sure she would object.
I guess he's at the church.
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
Yeah.
I know. I just said that, man.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
Shoot, Missy!
I should probably confront him directly about him being a witness. I don't need to. Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me that.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back at the Wade estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
Bullshit. Spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters, B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
B something.
I already asked him about that. I should look into the ring with a B followed by another letter. Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description not long ago?
Botany.
Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red.
I should probably confront him. Nah, that god old fast. Yep, I totally went there. Nah, that god. Yep.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay,
Achievement.
that's...
See ya!
Whatever.
Hello, Isaac.
I'm all ears.
All ears charged.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Weird that she asked the weirdest question.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
But it's him.
I don't recognize that.
Do you know who...
I'm afraid not.
But he can't say anything about this.
I
either.
don't need... I know, he...
Alright,
I sincerely doubt... That's all I need from...
May the Lord...
Anything new here? Oh.
It's endangered. I'm not gonna take...
Take a little specimen. Maybe she'll smoke it at some point. EA. This graveyard area has been oddly underused.
No reason to go in there. It says, right. Oh. I'll write down.
When in doubt, search in phone book.
Nah, I don't need to call E right now. We'll
Talk to the airbase about Jimmy.
McConnell Air Force Base.
Hi.
Sure thing, man.
Do you know anything about a pilot named Jimmy Cochran? He was assigned to your base during World War II. Maybe even longer?
Hold on, let me check. Yes, Jimmy Cochran, fighter pilot born 1922, tour of duty in Japan from 41 to 42, honorably discharged for health reasons. Spent some time as a civilian pilot elsewhere in the U.S. until he returned to the flight academy here in the capacity of a teacher. Mr. Cochran was a major proponent of opening up the academy to civilian students. He continued teaching at this base until a sudden resignation in 1983 for unspecified reasons.
All right, thanks. I don't see a reason.
Neither do I.
I don't see a reason. All right, that's
Goodbye, man.
Makes me feel good to see them all cut up, highlighted out.
Wait, resident.
Hi.
Hello again.
I don't need to.
Yeah, didn't think so.
Okay.
Very well.
I don't think I can call Hacker Dave.
I don't need to call.
Yeah.
IT, this is Clyde speaking. How can I help you?
So, I hear you and
That's really...
never mind.
Suit yourself.
He just keeps getting calls days later. So I hear you had a fight with Dave. Okay. Let's ask her about stuff.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's me. Yeah. Well, not back.
Looks like they barely. I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
Don't bless me.
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's paintings from Wade?
Huh? I knew he got robbed a few years back, but I thought he still had them all.
Probably doesn't.
I don't need.
If she knows of him.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
You mean Goober? Nobody calls him Franklin anymore.
Right, that's Goober.
Just checking. You had anything unique to say about him?
Did you know that somebody stole Lily's?
Huh.
I think I'm gonna have.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back and.
She was born a 76 Corley Motors, but there aren't many original parts left.
Okay.
It's the Catmobile, my custom.
Sure. or B? Go down here, see what you... No, I didn't say leave. Maybe it's near the clinic.
Yep, it's... It's an altar. A bunch of red Bibles stacked. I really shouldn't.
Oh yeah.
My trusty Zippo, running a bit low on fuel. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me. The only thing my trusty Zippo, running a bit low on fuel. There's a crude inscription. Hi, Goober.
Shoot!
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive? Bet hive?
Okay,
See ya!
Hello, Isaac.
I'm all ears.
Do you know what BH means? It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
I don't need to show him. That's all I need for now.
May the Lord...
Alright, now we got a new clue. It's a pretty good clue. Or an interesting one. Then it useless.
The only thing... My trusty Zippo.
If you had anything new to say about it. Mind if we talk?
Not at all.
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on...
Yes, dear, it means the Black Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father associated with.
Oh, his biker gang. That makes sense. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person. You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
I don't want to show her. See you later, Grams.
Take care.
Fuck that. Sheriff station. About that stuff.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy.
I don't want to show. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
What? I thought
Got
he
it.
was joking.
Thanks.
I thought he was joking.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
You know where you can fight? Yeah, sure. Go get killed.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Cool.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Why, you care to join? I'm sure they'd be real impressed by your big bike, but that's a man's club.
Let's just say I have a healthy curiosity.
I'd say your curiosity borders on mental illness. You have a death wish? Bikers don't mess around with little girls.
You gonna help me or not, Sheriff?
Not really. Go bother Lenny with it.
They already did.
That's all for now.
Good.
My... I don't want to burn that. I don't want to burn... I don't want to show him that.
Then you can't burn people. Where are we going? Oh. Yeah. Ooh, I can't wait to fuck around here. Oh, damn. I want to save real quick. Save.
Sweet butt incoming!
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? Little slut? I think she does.
I gotta do stuff now.
Step off, creep.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
Or you'll be scraping your balls off the floor, you fucking pig.
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Let go of me! God.
I would have shocked her too.
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Sorry, boss, I'll go. Fuck, that hurt, you cunt.
He'll be disciplined for that.
He better be. I take it you're Beau?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it, then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
Let me save real quick.
That won't convince him. I'd rather just talk to their lead. That won't convince. I prefer to smoke. I don't want to burn that. That won't convince. This proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right. Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the Vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just waltz into places like this either.
Fine.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Finally.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Care to join me for a smoke, Bo?
Sorry, darling, I'm trying to quit.
Yeah, that won't get me in. I already showed that.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
Go
Hey, Bo,
to the
any
items
idea of
real
what this
quick.
key opens?
You ask weird questions.
I don't need.
Figured as much.
Do you know what this is?
Whoa,
What? Do you recognize that?
Oh.
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
I'm gonna go for a coffee
You have a plate in
refill.
your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in Nam.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No, like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough.
Coffee. This time I'm gonna sit down with it. That was my mistake last time. So he has seen one of these things. That's good. I'm gonna crank up my volume. Ask him
Do
about
you
this.
know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No, we had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I
He's a
could write a
vegetable?
book about that man. On one page, I'd praise him. On the next,
he's
I'd
wheelchair
smash
bound,
his
but,
skull in.
You know,
He could be
wheelchair.
a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me. But he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances, none whatsoever.
Alright. Lily Myers.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Probably not.
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Yeah. He doesn't seem particularly connected to her.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. And VP for 10 before that.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Oh, cut the bullcrap. I know it was you. I did.
Is that so? Better be a good...
I couldn't care less about ratting you out, Bo. I just need to know what you did with the art.
I have no intention of discussing your delusions as if they were facts, girl. Don't make me tell you again.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Conwell Springs is the mother chapter.
I don't know if I care.
In 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here. 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. Ian Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
I don't need to show him. Do you know anything about—
Do I look like a
Yeah.
You crack me up, girl.
Do you know what this is?
Oh yeah, I saw. I
Whoa.
that.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Middle of the thing at the
yeah.
top.
You have a plate?
Yeah.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it—
No. Like I.
Fair enough.
Yeah. No. Where's the tip? Yep.
Yeah, that won't get— All right, I'm gonna hit—
Right on. I have some business to tell.
Thanks, Bo.
Don't leave. I want to do some stuff here.
Hey, Brian's girl.
Yeah?
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No. Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions.
It's that flower.
It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy.
You're welcome.
Hold on, I'm gonna ask him about this.
Hey, Emmett.
Yeah?
Remind me again.
Tasted a bit like pepper, and if you drank a bunch of—
All right, thanks.
Anytime.
Hey, bartender. Do you happen to know how to make a blood—
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary though if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
No, you don't.
All right, then.
Mary. I always try to do this on everyone.
I think I've done enough
Okay.
I'd rather just talk to their lead. I used to be a bit of a pool shark.
Yeah.
I used to be a— Not sure where that leads. Various pictures and mugshots of the club. Impressive bar. These guys—
Yeah, I'm not that interested. I think there's anything important, really.
100% country music. Beast. Whew, out of order. My ears are safe.
That's good. I hate country music.
100% country. Whew, out of order. The black.
Alright.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
I wonder if she'll get to have one. Uh-oh, I saw that. Do I have to make the drink? Or do I give it to the bartender to make? Go to the police. What do you think of this, Lenny?
That's a bad idea, seeing how picking it is a crime. It's a specimen of that red scythe flower. Smells a bit like pepper.
I don't know why my eyes are getting like shit in them. But... I don't know. It's like when I've been asleep or something. Hope it doesn't just go into dialogue mode.
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say. One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose?
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
You got it.
Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
I want her to drink it.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane? I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest. I know that much.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too. That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Alright, night 2.
No, it's too late for that.
Oh, that's weird.
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kinda late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
Do you see?
Do you see?
You
see?
Both unwanted, both discarded.
That little boy. That's her unborn baby she aborted.
Good. Lick the flames, buddy boy. Lick the flames and feel the hatred burn.
Another crazy dream time. 28th.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Alright, next day. I'm gonna save. Save. Alright, I'll be back with another part in just a bit. Laters.